What's going on, guys? This is Damien from The Lookout, and I am here with Ivan, our European champion, our European representative at the World Championship. How are you doing, mate?
Fine. I'm waiting for the good notice, but yes, it seems that I'm European champion.
Awesome. Congratulations. It was such a pleasure watching you play. You went to the event with U7, like the big
Yes.
boogeyman of the
Yes.
upcoming format. So, let me ask you a question first. There were a lot of viable candidates for the big event. How come you chose to go with the U7 deck?
Well, when I saw the spoilers, because we know that Bandai put in his web he didn't want it. I read all the cards. I print them that day. Didn't start playing it, but I read them, and it was really broken. For in paper, it was really broken, and obviously when you try it, you know that this deck is really good. I didn't change. I tested other decks, but it was obviously the best.
And this deck reads extremely scary. So let me ask before we go into the deck also. Well, since the deck itself is a bit of a meta call, what were some of the decks that you were expecting to meet that kind of influenced the decision to go with this one?
I was expecting a lot of red, Pan, the new Trunks future. Also, I was expecting Meki Kabura. And I think yellow is good versus red and black. So that's why I wanted to play yellow. Obviously, the deck is really good, but yellow can stop those colors because the Sincerum promo, Nimbus. So that's why I wanted to play U7.
Awesome. So let's start then with the deck profile. The first card that we have is, well, it's the standard. It's the one cost Piccolo, 4 copies of the tutor. Yeah.
Yes, this is the Piccolo that tutors and the Gohan that draws. You need them in turn 1 because it's the only turn 1 you have, and filtering deck, getting more U7 to combo is what make the consistency for the other turns.
Yeah, plus their draws, their tutors, they're really good in this deck. Then we have, okay, let's talk about the big boy, the 6
Yes.
drop.
The 6 drop is really crazy. For 1 energy, you do a lot of things. First, you kill in rest mode ignoring barrier, which is busted for 1 energy. And then it's 1 cost, and you can kill the opponent because you can swing like 5, 6, 7 times in 1 turn for free. Just taking out the energy that you have a lot. You have 10, 12, 15. And also you can burn life, but it doesn't come a lot. You do more swings to lead than burning because you have to pay 1. So only in some circumstances.
Yeah, this card is like for 1 energy, it does so much.
Yes.
It does so much. And I would say that like the longer the game goes, the kind of more dangerous it is as you accumulate more and more Z energy. Like it's
Exactly.
insane. Then we have the other SR, and you're running only 3 copies of Vegeta, Godlike Power. How come only 3?
Yes, I was testing with 4, and for me it's like the worst EU7 because yes, the tap when you combo it, when you put in the C energy is good, but usually the people combo their board so you don't tap them, or so you don't bergamo him. And also the play for one and it's a 20 duel is good, but you prefer to do other things with that energy. So 3 is good. I only play like one every 2 or 3 games, so that's why I only have 3. Just consistency for U7 combo.
Awesome. And then we have another one of these basically draw cards. We have
Yes.
4 copies of Android 18. Yeah.
This card is good. It's another card that you combo and put in the CNG to draw. But the fact that you put out of the game discard 1 and combo 2 is really good, because some swings that the opponent do, you discard 1 and combo 2. So it's like lose 1 but combo for 10k. So in some swings that they swing, for example, for 25k, when you discard it and combo 2, you get to 25k, and you can combo a Piccolo, another Android 18, 17, look, whatever, and you go to 30k and draw when you charge. So you can save those big attacks. It's good. And also you can use it in your Unison. That's, for me, is busted, because you have, for example, an Unison of Fury. They swing to it, and you can discard, combo from drop, you charge C energy and save the attack. It's like, okay.
Yeah, okay. That's a really, really cool combo. Then we have, okay, so here is the other big scary that caused a lot of panic when this one was revealed. 4 copies of the Burn.
Yes,
Goku.
This card is really good. This card is really good because you play for 1 draw, tap something, ignoring barrier, and you, if you don't have the C extra, or you don't want to use the C extra, you draw 1 with the lead, and you discard 1 from their hand, because they have to put 1 card from their hand to the C energy, and you take 1 life to the C, 1 card from the hand to the life, and that life to the C energy. So it's like discard 1. So if they don't kill it, you will do in the next turn discard another, or you can burn them. So it's like a pressure you have to take out. Is, for me, it's busted. It's not better than the 6-drop, because the 6-drop can kill you himself, but the 4 cost is really good. It's really good.
Yeah, it's really good. Like, uninteractive burn is
Yes.
is insane to have. Yeah.
Yes.
Then okay, I've seen some lists which don't run these usually. SSB Son Goku, 2 copies of this one.
Yes. I am thinking about putting to 4. This is really good.
Okay.
Why is really good? It's a card that you combo, obviously, to draw with your lead, but also it's a card that you can play without wasting hand. So it's a 15k that tap a battle card or Unison, and they can restand without wasting hand. So it's not free play, but it's getting free advantage, and that's really good.
All right. So
And the other one for me is better. This one is good. The tap and pinch the battle card Unison, but the other, the Goku God, kill one of the battle cards in dress mode for just 1 energy, and it's a 15k without wasting hand. That's why it's busted, because you, for example, in turn 1 combo Piccolo, combo this, and now you're in turn 2 without wasting hand, you can swing for 15 and KO something. For me, it's not wow, a big boss monster, but it's what makes the deck go to the next turn without suffering.
yeah, that's one of the things that I was looking at when going through this deck. Like, it's scary on paper, but I think that what makes it really scary is just that it's an accumulation of a lot of great things in it. For
Exactly,
Venge.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's it.
So two of the one, the SSB, four of the God one, and then we have the last one which draws 4 copies of Android 17.
Yes, it's another consistency that you, when you combo, you draw and put in the synergy, but also it's a counterplay that can counterplay 7 or less that enter in rest mode. It's not that good, but you can use, for example, in the mirror to counterplay the 4 cost, so he can burn you, and it's okay. You combo it.
Awesome. And then, yeah, so that's all of the U7 engine. Then we are entering like the negates, 2 copies of Nimbus, which is really good at the moment.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's really good because you can't interact with it. It's not a battle card. Um, you are not playing it for free, so no hand. If you use Nimbus, you know that only one more swing with battle card. So that's why in this deck is busted, because you negate, the other swing you save with the combo, and you only have like one only more attack that you don't have resource, but only one attack. So you stop the entire turn.
Yeah. Nimbus is in the current meta, Nimbus is just better and better, man.
Yes.
um,
And the moment there are a few unisons, so less attacks that they can do.
True. Then only a single copy of the token negate. Just I suspect, like, just in case. That
Yes, is for decks like Red, and that they have the Vegito Secret Rare, and you don't have the energy, for example, or you don't want to use a time magic for free because hidden ambition and you are dead. That's why I run 1 copy to free negate that attack.
awesome. Okay, so free copies of Shenron. Okay, so you don't feel like free is too much, like 2 energies to play it seems like a lot. So how come you went with 3 copies?
2 energy is a lot in yellow, but you need it to counter red. If you put a Sinsenron in play, red is dead, because the only way to kill it is paying 2 for Kaioken or a smoke, and you draw 1, you negate something, block, or a combination of that, and he wasted 2 energy for nothing. Just nothing. If they don't kill it, it's gonna carry you the game. For sure.
Yeah, this card is okay. Yeah, if you're expecting a lot of red, absolutely. Red is
Yes.
really dead versus it. All right, so you went with 1 copy of Bergamo. Okay, so resting energy to basically secure the kill, right?
Exactly. And it's really easy to trigger in theory, because you have a lot of cards that tap battle cards, the leader, the 4 cost, the 3 cost blue. The problem is that people know how to counter it. They swing with every battle cards, unison. It's hard to activate, but if you wait for that moment and you do it correctly, it's get you the game.
Yeah, it's really, yeah, it's an awesome card because, like you said, it forces the opponent to play around it.
Exactly.
And they always, if they can't, they have to make sure that they can leave like more than 2 energies open, because like otherwise you just lose when Bergamo
Exactly.
taps you.
For example, in one game, I used Flying Nimbus versus Green Gohan, and he couldn't swing with his 1 cost Goku C battle card. And in the next turn, I tap my leader Bergamo and I kill him, and he couldn't swing with it. It's a normal battle card. He can combo, but C battle card no, and he cost the game.
This, yeah, okay. That's an awesome thing. That's really a great way to close the game, man. Then okay, 2 copies of counter. I mean, like you need to run counter. That's
Yes,
yeah. You just need to do that.
yes, because when you swing with the 6 cost, you can counter and easy burn him and burn the lives or stop his floodgate or something like that. And also with the lead, with the secret we are playing, we can easy do a double strike and you counter his negate. So it's a finisher.
Mm. Then there is okay. So this is an interesting one. Along with Nimbus, you are running 2 copies of Forbidden Power. All right.
Yes,
Mhm.
it's a second Nimbus. In this deck is good because you don't negate, but in that attack you can combo and save the attack. But for me, Nimbus is better. Forbidden is just in some cases that he's swinging with a 15k, 20k that you can save with a super combo or don't combo a lot. So, but the problem is if they swing with a big battle card like Goku Gohan 8 cost, you can use a Forbidden Power because you're gonna take the double strike for sure, or you have to waste 3 or 4 cards.
Yeah, it's an interesting take definitely, but I agree with you. I also think that like Nimbus is better. I like Nimbus more, but it has
Yes,
its own use here. Then 2 copies of Time Magic. So
Time Magic is another negate, but in the mirror is really good to counter the 6 drop. So when he swing with the 6 drop, you negate with Time Magic, he can swing more. So you are safe that he won't swing billion of times. Just negate, and you are safe. That's why we have 2.
yeah, it's the best card in the mirror. I think we just keep
Yes,
stopping
one
this
of the
thing.
best. Yes,
The SCR of choice is Bursting Rage. Okay, so I have questions about this one because Bursting
yes,
Rage got changed shortly
yes.
before the event, and I saw that some lists dropped it and then went for the other SCR. How come you've chosen to still go with Bursting Rage, and did you have some other options in mind before you decided to go with this one?
Before bursting rage, I tried every yellow SCR. I tried Victory Strike, Gohan Piccolo, You Are Number One. I tested every secret rare, and bursting rage came in being the best SCR for this deck for sure.
Okay, so because like yeah, you basically close the game with
Exactly.
the
It's
liquid.
a free draw one 20k and double strike. Also in defense is not the best at the moment because they changed the ruling, but in some cases you can save the turn with a bursting rage. Yeah, but 99% is if force going double strike unga munga and he can do nothing.
Yeah, it's basically yeah. That's why I like it more than the SCR. You know, they're like, oh, Victory Strike, you win the game, but if they're on 2 lives, you for 0 energy can win the game with him with Bursting
Exactly.
Rage. Um, then okay, so this one, 4 copies of Wings. Now, how come not Backbone of Universe 7?
Okay, I tested it. The backbone. It's really good because the interaction that you can combo draw, then you combo a Piccolo Gohan, or the one that put in the synergy, draw with the lead, and you can charge it. It's really good because you can go to 30k. But the problem came when I was using the backbone and the bursting rage. Okay, offensively you can do it because you swing with your normal lead, combo everything, and then you do the bursting rage. The problem came when the other person is doing bursting rates to you, and your super combos are 0-0, do nothing, and you lose the duel of bursting rates. I don't want to lose them because if I have more hand than him, I can survive it and then do the clap back. That's why I choose the wings. Also, you can use in turn one if they going for a critical or something like that. Backbone, you have to go to 5 lives before using them.
Makes sense, especially like in the meta when you are expecting a lot of Universe 7.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why.
Your one overrealm of choice is Heated Fighting Spirit.
Yeah.
How come not Secret ID?
Yes, I thought about it later. And this is the normal, the common overram that we are using at the moment. But yes, Secret ID. I don't know in this deck, but in this meta, is better. For example, in the mirror, usually we use the 2 copies of the Goku, the 3 cost, and with 1 Secret ID, we can clear both and swing to lead. If we use this Vegeta, we can clear only 1. And yes, Secret ID for me is going to be the overram for this deck.
Mm-hmm. All right. Then we are moving to Steadfast Assistance.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is going for the mirror because you can use for the 4 cost to enter in tap, draw 1, and it's not the most important, but you have to respect it. The victory strike. You have the steadfast in hand, and he tap 4 for the secret rare. Pay 1, he enter tap, and now in the next turn you can pay 1 and 2 and tap 2 things to do a Goku God or 6 cost and KO the secret rare, and you are good to go. It's more like respect the secret rare. Also, it's good if you are playing versus Tarpini because he plays a really nice deck that with this card you can counter him. You will see if you saw the list.
Yeah, I saw the list.
You saw the list exactly.
He told me after that match, like, that hit didn't help me.
Yes. He told me that in the Swiss, he killed a lot of U7 with it, but I was prepared to that. I was prepared.
Awesome. Then we're down to the last 2 cards. First one, okay, this is also a spicy one. Vegeta striving to be the best.
Yes. Is basically for the mirror, but it's funny because it kills the forecast, okay, for in the mirror. But the first thought for me was because I was testing with my friend versus Pan, and he uses the strategy of Universe 7 to get barrier to his anniversary Pan, and I wanted to kill him, to kill the Pan. And I have problems because I don't want to waste a 6 cost in that moment, or I can't because you need that the opponent has 3 energy. So I thought, how can I kill the anniversary Pan with barrier? Vegeta Striving. And then I saw that versus the mirror is really good because killing his 4 cost is the most important thing. Killing his 6 and 4 cost is key to win the mirror.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the mirror a bit after the last one, and that's what else can it be? It's the duo. It's the thing that thankfully got limited to 1 before the finals.
Yes, it's really good because it's double strike. The KO is okay and has some applications, but the double strike is good because with this deck you can combo to 30k double strike, and that's a lot of pressure early on. And you have the application like, for example, KO a Gogeta Secret Rare that happened this weekend. I faced a U7 with that secret, and the moment he played, I had the one of duo and KO instantly. That was really crushing for him. Yes.
So, before we go, no, actually, we can go to the Z and the side deck, and then I would like to ask you questions about the mirror match, cause
Okay.
yeah, because it's better to see everything first.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
the Z deck. Okay, so you're running only a single copy of Omen of a Comeback. Why only one?
Yes. Mm, you only use one or zero in the matches. Is for me it's like a sensu for the 5k when you know that he gonna swing with a lot of 15ks. The taking two lives to the C energy doesn't come a lot. Maybe in some matches that you tap him, for example, you can pay one omen of comeback, pay one for the 6 cost, and you have a 40k that can swing 5-6 times, and he will die for sure. But it's you don't play it. You don't play that much that C extra.
And then we have 4 copies, of course, four
Yes,
copies of Omen
yes.
of Victory.
This C extra for me is busted, but at a high level. Not for the burn. The burn is really good. That's why you run for, because there are some matches that you win with the burn. But the activate battle that you get 10k and negate battle card or unison is insane, because you put in the field, you have like an armor. They can't cross that's the extra. And for example, one time they swung with a Vegeta Secret Rare, combo everything, and I just pop the C extra, negate the skill, take the life, and you lost because you didn't expect that. You didn't remember the C extra. You lost.
Yeah, because everyone is focusing only on the part where you burn someone. Like, no, no, no.
Exactly. In the mirror, for example, if you have the C extra, they can't go with the 6 cost because swing to a battle card, combo everything, or no combo. Pop the C extra, negate the skills. No burn, they can untap. You are safe. If you have the C extra, you are safe.
Yeah. The last Z extra is the anniversary box one.
Yes, this one is okay. It's for some match that the opponent is gonna have barrier. For example, Goku Gohan 8 cost, so it's like a final flash. Mm, it's okay. It's okay. In other moments, you pay one and the other one to get the 15k. For example, when you go with bursting rage to get more power, but it's okay. It's one of that in some cases has his applications.
And the last Z deck card is, of course, the Z
Yeah,
leader.
the
Yeah.
yeah for the bursting.
Yeah.
Yes, if you combo 7, you get double strike. Beware, you have to activate the activate battle. It's not a permanent. And if you have 7, their combo autos don't activate. So that's why the backbone in the mirror match don't activate.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. And let's just go through the side. We can already see some cards here, like extra copies of Frieza, Flying, Vegeta, Setfest, and Time Magic, because they just remained revealed because they're in the main deck. Just some ratio fixing, and then we have 3 copies of Unison of Yuri.
Yes, is really good versus black. Is good versus Cooler Mill because you have a unison to swing. It's also good in Jiren. Uh, every match that has 6 cores or 5 cores or higher in early turns, you put and you are safe.
After that, we have only one T blow. in the side.
Yes, this wasn't the best card. I was thinking to try to stop early ramp in 21, or maybe U7 that cited the Vegeta stream to be the best to to try to catch them. Or some people is using the Haru Haru at the moment in green. So if they pay 3, you pay 1, they are dead. But they didn't come out. No, it was a really bad card that this weekend.
Yeah, it's fallen off a bit. um, then, okay, so this one is a menace. Absolute annihilation.
Yes, this is good versus red and black because they usually the turn end with 1 energy, and if you put this card, they can petrification, they can floodgate the explosive dance, you stop a lot of things. The problem with this card is it came really late because it costs 3, and you need to use the 6 cost, a counter or Bergamo to tap them. So I'm not sure about this card. It's good in some moments, but not sure about it.
It's still a bit costly at free energy.
Yes.
Yeah. Then we have 2 copies of Putin. Yeah, Putin makes perfect sense. You can just rest things with your leader's ability.
Yes, it's red for red and black. It's good. It's not the most broken theme. For example, Sincerely is better for that match, but it helped. It's good.
We have 2 copies of one of my favorite recent negates, Grandpa Gohan.
In this deck, in aggro matchups, is good because you have the 6 cost Goku and the 4 cost that has barrier. So you have good targets to use this counter. For example, you can use an Nimbus, and then in the next swing you counter with this, and you restand the 4 cost. You have a blocker barrier for cost, and this has blocker too. So they won't pass.
Yeah, it stops a lot for nothing.
For nothing, exactly. It's free.
And the final card, 1 copy of Bardock Fully Unleashed.
Yes, I thought about this card because I played versus Fu. Fu is a strange match because they don't have to swing to you, so you don't charge the energy. You don't draw, you don't filter, and the problem is later in turn 3, 4, when he have a lot of board, you swing to his leader, and he always redirect to his combo, and you lose a lot because one of the power of this deck is swinging every turn with a 25k or 30k with the 2 combos, and you lose that. You need to pressure him, and he don't let you. So that's why I cited it. Also, it's good versus Gogeta Blue because they usually put 1, 2, or 3 Gogeta taste gods, and you can kill them with just 1 card.
Awesome. So that was the deck. Now let me ask you the big question, because there's gonna be a lot of U7s in the upcoming events. I mean, like, it is probably the best deck at the moment. And we have seen a U7 mirror match on stream, and you've played U7, you've actually defeated Philip in mirror match. So, what advice would you give to viewers, to players looking to play U7 when they encounter a mirror?
For me, one of the most important things in the mirror is what I said before, the C extra. You need the C extra really early on. I usually play in turn 2. I do a 1 cost in that turn and play the C extra, or you can leave that energy for a Steadfast or Android 17. But the C extra, it's really important because if you have there, you are safe. You know that they won't kill you with the 6 cost. In some turns, you have the time magic to stop it, but with the C extra, they won't hurt you. You are safe, my boy. That's for me is the most important thing in the mirror. And I saw some U7 that they usually okay, I play the C extra, burn you alive, but I don't keep the C extra. I can I can push you in the next turn. Okay, you can do a time magic, but if I have a counter, I can kill you in that turn. Is really important. That's one of the most important thing in the mirror. Other things is try to counter their 4 cost with the Steadfast or Android 17, because not only for the burn, is because if he tap with his leader, you're gonna lose 1 card from your hand because the put in the life, then the energy. Um, if you do several turns, turn 3, 4, 5, you're gonna get a gap in hand between both, and you can't do that. That's why we have to counter his 4 cost, and that's why we use the Vegeta and the 6 cost. The mirror is a fight of uh, killing his 4 cost, killing his 6 cost, and swinging a lot with the 15 case. For me, that's the mirror. Also, very important is try to bait your opponent. Sometimes, for example, I played versus Philip. Uh, in turn 3, I don't remember, but he have 2 open energy. I know for sure that he was keeping for a Shinsenron or for a Steadfast and a counter. I did nothing. I tap my leader to draw and pass. Why? He wasted 2 energy. He wasted 2 energy. That energy is gone. He didn't play for cost. He didn't play Shinsenron. Nothing. And it's like you have more. You use better the energy than him. That's important. And in that moment, he said to me, "That's why you are good." He was expecting me to play the 4 cost and he steadfast me, or 6 cost to play as Incenron or something like that. That he used the energy for the best target, but he wasted it. I made him waste it. So for me, that's what makes the difference in the mirror. Another problem that usually happens is that we mill a lot. Maybe in turn 6, 7, we have 2 or 3 cards in the deck. Beware of that. Don't draw like crazy. It's good to combo draw, combo charge draw, but sometimes you have to look your deck and choose wisely because you can mill yourself. For me, that's I think the tips I can say to the people, because other things is you know them playing them the mirror match. But for me, if you do these things, you will have a okay matchup or a good mirror match.
Awesome. So, before there you go, guys. These are the tips for the mirror match. We're gonna have a couple of regionals soon. So, yeah, hopefully they will prepare you for the mirror matches. Before we end the video, Ivan, do you have any shoutouts?
Yes, I have shout out to my brother that he top also in top 16, Javier Carrillo. You will see the same list as me, obviously. Shout out to my teammates, the Tactical 8 boys, Omae, Antonio. Yes, that's it. And also the Serranos, the Ivan Serrano, David Serrano. They are really good friends of mine. They helped me to test the deck to get the best build to the tournament. Also to Philip, that it's a blast playing with him and being with him, like not a player, a person and a friend. Is good having him. There are a lot of people that shout out to them, but this is gonna end in weeks if I do that.
Yes, so congratulations once more, Ivan. Guys, this has been Ivan's deck, the European champion, hopefully very soon the next world champion as well.
I hope.
So yeah, I'll be in LA, I'll be rooting for you. So yes, congratulations. And yeah, guys, this has been Damien from The Lookout, and I'll see all of you in the next video.